Hello and welcome to Modern World Dynamics. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where things are going great, you're connecting, and then all of a sudden she backs away? That's right, we're diving into the enigma of the unexpected retreat today, exploring the baffling phenomenon of when she suddenly pulls away. Picture this, you're having a grand time, the connection is palpable, and you're thinking, this is it, I finally cracked the code. And then, out of nowhere, she's gone, retreated faster than a hare spotting a fox in broad daylight. It's like you've been hit by an invisible boomerang. 1 minute you're walking side by side, the next you're talking to thin air, feeling like a comedian whose punchline has just bombed. You replay the last few moments in your head, scanning for any signs of distress, any hints of discomfort. But it's like trying to find a needle in a haystack that's been set on fire, no less. But hey, don't worry, we've all been there. It's a part of the grand tapestry of interpersonal relationships. It's as common as forgetting your keys or your phone, but admittedly, a tad more frustrating. And just like when you misplace your keys, it's easy to fall into a spiral of confusion, thinking, what just happened? So what is this ghosting phenomenon all about? Is it you? Is it her? Or is it just the alignment of the stars playing tricks on you? Well, don't worry. We're about to unravel this mystery, one thread at a time. We'll explore what could be the reasons behind this sudden retreat, what to do when you find yourself in this situation, and most importantly, how to communicate effectively to avoid such instances in the future. It's all about understanding the dynamics of the modern world, my friends. So, buckle up, brace yourself for an enlightening ride into the world of unexpected retreats. And remember, even Sherlock Holmes was baffled before he solved a case. It's like she vanished into thin air, leaving you scratching your head and wondering what on earth happened. So why does this happen? Why does she suddenly back away? You might be asking yourself these questions, and the answer is, there could be a number of reasons. Let's delve into a few of them. First up, she might be dealing with some personal issues. Imagine this. She's just received news that her favorite aunt is ill. Or perhaps she's going through some work-related stress. It's like when you're at a party, enjoying yourself, and then you get a text about an unexpected bill. Instant buzzkill, right? You're not going to be in the mood for small talk after that. So sometimes it's not about you, but what's going on in her life next. Perhaps she's not ready for a relationship. It's like when you see a mouth-watering burger on a menu, but you've just had a hefty lunch. You're tempted, but you know you're not ready for it. Similarly, she might be attracted to you, but for reasons of her own, she's not ready to dive into a relationship. Another reason might be that she's just not that into you. It's a bitter pill to swallow, I know, but think about it. Have you ever been in a situation where you've met someone who's great on paper, but you just don't feel that spark? It's like when you're at a concert and everyone's raving about the band, but you're just not feeling the music. It's not the band's fault, it's just not your cup of tea. Lastly, she might be feeling overwhelmed. Imagine you've just started a new workout routine. You're excited, but then your trainer springs a marathon on you. Chances are you're going to back away. Similarly, if things are moving too fast, she might just need some space to catch her breath. So, as you can see, it's not always about you. There can be a multitude of reasons why she might have backed away. Before we continue, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It's that little red icon just waiting for your click. It's like a friendly little red robin, always there to bring you back to us. By subscribing, you're not just joining a community, you're helping us keep this ship afloat. Remember, we're not just talking heads here at Modern World Dynamics. We're researchers, storytellers, and your friendly guide to navigating the complexities of the universe. It takes a lot of time, effort, and yes, a fair bit of coffee to bring you these videos. If you can, consider making a donation. The link is right there in the description below. Every little bit helps us keep the lights on and the research flowing. We're incredibly grateful for your support. With it, we can continue to unravel the mysteries of the modern world, one video at a time. With your support, we can continue to unravel the mysteries of the modern world. Now that we understand why she might back away, what should you do when it happens? This is the million-dollar question, isn't it? Let's break it down. First, don't panic. It's like when you're driving and a squirrel darts out in front of your car. Do you swerve, risking a crash, or stay the course? Stay the course, my friends. If she's backing away, it's for a reason. Whether it's because she needs space, or she's dealing with her own issues, it's important to respect that. Imagine you're a gardener and she's a flower. If you water a flower too much, it will wilt. You need to give it just the right amount of water and sunlight. But what if the flower still wilts? Well, you don't blame the flower, right? You reassess your gardening techniques. You might need to give it more space, more sunlight, or less water. The same goes for relationships. Now let's say your mate Steve has a crush on this girl, Sally. He's been texting her every day, but suddenly she stops replying as often. Steve, being a typical bloke, starts to freak out. He sends her a barrage of messages asking her what's wrong, but Sally, feeling overwhelmed, pulls back even more. Instead, if Steve had given Sally some space, respected her need for a breather, things might have gone differently. Maybe Sally just needed time to process her feelings. Maybe she had a lot on her plate and needed to focus on herself. By bombarding her with messages, Steve just pushed her further away. The takeaway here is simple. If she backs away, give her space. Don't force conversations or interactions. It's okay to check in on her, but don't overdo it. Be like a gardener tending to his flowers, patient, understanding, and respectful of their needs. And here's a pro tip. Use this time to focus on yourself. Learn a new skill, hit the gym, catch up with old friends. It'll not only make you more attractive, but also keep your mind off things. Remember, patience is key. Give her the space she needs and don't rush things. Communication is the foundation of any relationship, and this situation is no different. Let's imagine, for a moment, you're on a voyage. You're the captain of your ship, navigating the uncharted waters of your relationship. Suddenly, you hit stormy weather and your co-captain, she, starts to back away. But instead of going into panic mode, remember, you've got the most powerful tool at your disposal: communication. Think of communication as your compass, your map, and your lifesaver, all rolled into one. It's what prevents you from getting lost in the storm. It's your guide to understanding what's really going on beneath the surface. It's your lifeline, your connection to your co-captain, even when she seems distant. Consider this example. Ben and Lisa, they were on their relationship voyage for over 2 years, smooth sailing. Then, out of the blue, Lisa started backing away. Ben, instead of jumping to conclusions, opened up a dialogue. He communicated his feelings, his concerns, and most importantly, he listened. He discovered that Lisa was dealing with stress at work, and it was affecting their relationship. The storm wasn't about them, it was an external factor. By opening the lines of communication, Ben was able to navigate through the confusion, support Lisa, and their ship stayed on course. Or take another example, Emily and Alex. Alex noticed Emily backing away. He didn't communicate. He assumed, he second-guessed. Their ship started to drift. It was only when Alex finally decided to talk and listen they could address the issues and work on their relationship. These stories illustrate how communication can illuminate the path when things get murky. It's about expressing your feelings, your thoughts, yes, but it's equally about listening, understanding, and empathizing with your partner's perspective. So if you find your co-captain backing away, don't just stand there wondering. Ask, listen, understand. Open up that dialogue. You might be surprised how a conversation can turn things around, how it can bring clarity, reconnection, and even a stronger bond. So remember, when in doubt, communicate. It can make all the difference. Now you're equipped with the tools to handle the situation when she backs away. Let's do a quick recap. We've covered the unexpected retreat and explored potential reasons behind it. We've also discussed the importance of communication in such situations. Remember, it's essential to give space, to be understanding, and to communicate effectively. We dived into what you should do when she backs away, and we've seen that patience and understanding are key. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon, and remember, every marathon needs a good pair of shoes, or in this case, a good pair of ears to listen. We've also had a few laughs along the way because, let's face it, navigating the modern world of relationships can sometimes feel like you're a contestant on a reality TV show. But you're not alone. And that's why we're here. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Modern World Dynamics for more insights into the complexities of the modern world. Until next time, stay dynamic.